Hello everyone! So today I wanted to film this video about how I clean my makeup brushes. There will be a tutorial and everything I use. Don't forget you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Christime Beauty. Please also subscribe right there. Thumbs up this video if you like it, and let's get started. Okay, first of all, you are going to need, and that is pretty simple and easy. You're gonna need a plate. Like so. I like to use smaller plate because honestly you don't need that much of a cleaning product. And now let me show you the cleaning product I'm gonna use. It is the dishwashing liquid, this one from Dawn. So I like to use this one in particular because I feel like it is a softer one. It's the one you see to use in the commercial with the little bird they wash. I don't know if you remember that, but yes, that's the one you gotta use. Don't use any other one. I really highly suggest this one, and come on, that's not super expensive, and you can use it also for washing dishes, so go ahead, buy this one. Also, you are going to need olive oil. It doesn't have to be extra pressed, extra virgin, extra whatever, just simple olive oil. Like I got mine at Walmart, super basic olive oil, that'll do. You're also gonna need a towel, like so, basic towel, whatever color, whatever size. Pick a size for the amount of brush you have, because you want to make sure you have enough space to put them all on there. That's it. And for drying your brushes, I personally use those little guys, like so. I don't know if you can see, but you can. Do you see how they expand? So you just have to put your brush in it. I'll show it in a bit. So those are the one I use. You could only use your towel, that is not a problem. And there's also another kind of, there's also another kind of rack thing. I will link it down below. I'm not sure the name, I'm not sure the company that's making this rack, but it does exist, so I will link it down below for you guys. And I will also link those. I found them on eBay, so I'll try to find some more for you, find you a link so you can find those easily. Alright, so let's get started. For starter, you want to mix both your soap and your olive oil in the plate, half and half. You're gonna see that the olive oil is a lot more liquidy, of course, than liquid soap. So put your soap before, because if you put the oil, it's gonna go all over the place in your plates. So this is it. Let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. First of all, you want to make sure you use warm water, very important. This is what your oil and your soap should look like in your plate. Then you want to make sure you hold your brush downwards during the entire process because you don't want water dissolving the glue that holds your bristles together. So always downwards. Then you mix your soap and your oil together and you're gonna swirl your brush around inside your end. Super easy. You don't need fancy tools. Just rub it around in your end. You're gonna see the foam that's gonna be like some kind of color of the brushes, of the dirt the brushes was, like per se if you used black eyeshadow, your foam should be like grayish. You're gonna see it clean away, super easy. You want to make sure you rinse everything away. No soap left inside the bristle, very, very important. So make sure you rinse all the soap and the oil away. You want to also make sure you remove all excess water, just like so. Put your brush onto the towel. Same thing here. You hold your brush downwards. You swirl your soap and your oil together onto the bristles. And then you swirl around into your hands. Super, super easy. I will usually clean my brush once every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depending of how dirty they are. Let's per se, if it's a creamy product, I'm probably gonna clean this brush a lot more since there's a lot more bacteria going inside the bristles. And I'm gonna do some spot cleaning here and there, depending of the use I had. So this is what my drying area looks like. You see there is a towel rolled up on one side, making sure the brushes will have an angle for the water to run out of them. I also use mugs and those little net thing that I have no idea what the name is, but I will link down below as I said. Yeah, so basically super easy. I'm gonna put the brushes into the net and then into the mugs. So, but some of them are going to dry simply onto the towel, super easy. Once I clean them all and they're all on my towel, I'm gonna start putting them into the net and into the mugs. So I'm gonna take the brush and remove all excess water by rubbing it onto the towel, just making sure they're just like damp and not like super wet. I'm gonna use the little net and I'm gonna put my brush inside the little netty thing. I'm just gonna have to, from the upper part, you want to open the net, put your brush inside, and just glide it on the brush, that's it. You want to make sure you go from the upper part, not messing up any bristles actually, because if you do it on the other way around, well, you're gonna mess up your brush. You want to make sure you leave a little part at the bottom of your brush, of the net, making sure that it does not touch the bottom of your mug, because that will help dry the drying process way faster, and your brush going to keep the shape that it has. So same thing here, you just glide it on, making sure you leave a little part at the end for your brush not to touch the bottom of the mugs. So that's it, that is super easy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget you can subscribe and thumbs up this video if you liked it. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Christine Beauty. And see you in the next video.